So we back up in this piece again. So what are we gonna do this time? We're gonna lag, that's what we're gonna do. Perhaps my bees, oh my god, they have, honey. Do you know what that means? I know what that means. One of those, there you go. Gimme them cold tendies. Oh yes, poison resistance mead, my favorite. That's how simple it is. You make it in there and you go pop. And now we brewing. Let's see what we got. We only got 54 arrows. That ain't enough. We got our goodies. We got us a sword, a shield, and a lot of poison resistance, and just a few arrows to make sure those blobs pay for what they did last time. So let's get into fighting these bad boys. After we heal up just a touch, because I think that was the problem last time. So I'll see you in the swamp, and we going to conquer and dominate. Forward to victory we go! I hope you came prepared, demons. I'm coming for thine chops. Let's go get into some mischief, shall we? And we got our first thingy right over there. I'm gonna go grab my swamp key because I was dumb and left it at the base. Then we're going in there and we're gonna resolve some issues with some swamp perpetrators. Let us go now forth with the swamp key and unlock the depths of this evil, wicked place. Can't forget to drink that. So it is 10 minutes. Hey baby, what's poppin', B? I thought the joggers would. Oh, Saw Jaws. Oh my god, y'all are massive. There it is. That's the one we wanted. Woohoo! We got our first temple, son. We going in to a crypt. Oh, this actually is a crypt. Oh baby, we cooking. And it got a free source of food. What other things could there be? Oh, it's a Draugr Elite. I need to fight one of these. I've been gassed. Oh noes. Come on then. Show me what you got. Man, there's a bunch of stuff in there, isn't there? Man, we're doing good. 2 whole iron. Hallelujah. We'll make us some sausages. Son. Once I get the whatever it's called, we're gonna be really cooking. I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get iron. It's breaking this stuff that looks like literal crap. We getting sufficient amounts. Feels like mining for copper, just a little worse. I'm just gonna get as much iron as we can conceivably get, because I did find out that iron is a 1-to-1. That means we get 120 iron on our trip here, and we get to take back 120 iron bars. Oh, another muddy scrap pile. Oh, you've blessed me so much. Okay, so we've made it back to our lovely little swamp shack, and we have a broken pickaxe and 15 iron. It's back to the crypts. We did kind of explore this region off camera. There wasn't actually anything too interesting, just some oozes or blobs and draugrs. Withered bones, let's talk about those for a second. These are the items you need for the third boss. Bone Mass, I think his name is. But we've got quite the ways before we can fight that lovely blob of human, or abomination rather, because he is not damaged very heavily by piercing weapons, which in our case so far, that's what we've been using to kill all the bosses. It does kind of make fighting him a wee bit harder, but I don't think it'll be an issue. We're just gonna have to play the strategy game and figure out what will hurt him. But we got a while before that's an issue. So we're gonna keep exploring, and I'll let you know if anything cool happens. Side note, when we do have enough money, we're gonna go get the Meggingjord. I think's how you say that. So I'm down here, make sure nothing's down there. Sweet. Ain't nothing down there we need, boy. This avenue is the last one. So hopefully we can at least gear up earlier. So I know when we first got bronze gear, that it took us quite a while to get the gear and the sword and all that stuff, but the sword will probably come secondary and the armor will probably come first this time, just because of where we're at. The stuff in here in this area of the game does do quite a bit of damage, so we're gonna try to alleviate that any way that we can, and hopefully we'll be a decked out dude with a lot of stuff. We are indeed full of garbage, and now you see the need for Meggingjord. I'm actually gonna look into that. We gotta go back anyway. Pick's almost broken, and we will have to return to this and get the rest of our iron. So as you can see, there will be a lot of this scooting to and fro. Not really a good way around it all. Gonna have to grind our way through it like we always do. And we can collect more meads. Look at that. Pop! I love that animation. But I think maybe we have enough to go get Meginord, I hope. Let's see what this iron armor looks like. So it looks like it's a bit tougher than our bronze armor at level 3, and this is at level 1. I'm trying to see what all we need. So 20, it looks like it's 20 is the pretty much the standard here. 20 iron's pretty standard stuff, so we're gonna need quite a bit of it. To start us on this lovely journey, we're gonna actually go ahead and upgrade to 1 iron piece right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get the chest piece. It really does just look the best. That's the most noticeable change, so we'll go ahead and do that now. And hopefully we have the stamina to make it to the forge like a true hero, which apparently Clarence is. News to me. Let's see what this armor looks like. Oh man, that's much better. And like that, we have us a backup set of armor coming along very nicely. All right, anyway, we're gonna go to the trader. Ah, you cheat. Okay, so we are 150 coins short, which makes my heart swell with sadness, but it's all right. All right, let's go ahead and grab our iron. Okay, so this place is now complete. With that news, we can go find another swampy place to get our groove on. Is it a Draugr elite up there? I hope so. Seem to have found us a Draugr stronghold of sorts. Man, you are just in an unfortunate place. Okay, now we got that place cleared out, spawner gone. So see if there were harboring treasures up here. Ooh, wait, really? I'm sorry, there's a swamp up there? Very cool stuff, so bone mass won't be too far away. That means a lot less walking for Dino, which makes me a happy boy. We are looking for our next place. Believe that or not, I have not found another sunken crypt. I'm actually gonna skirt on the meadows side here. Surely I haven't rinsed this place of all it's worth yet. Oh my god, I think we've run out of swamp biome, honestly. But it's starting to look like, I mean, how much of this island have we done? I mean, surely this can't go on forever, right? All right, we're gonna take us a bit of a break here and chill out in the shack. So I will see you guys in a few. We're locked up in our mountaintop shacky-doo, just trying to get that breasted buff because we are going to see if there's any more to this swamp biome. And I was hoping that maybe it would be daylight when we move out, but it isn't. We're gonna see if this swamp actually goes anywhere. I actually don't see anything, which is a huge bummer, but it does work that way sometimes. This looks like it's starting to like sweep in, so I'm gonna actually go back to our swamp base, and what we're gonna do, actually, it do be looking like, I think we found our way back now. We're faced with an interesting dilemma because there is a swamp over there. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take all the goodies back to the base. We're gonna rip up that base, and then we're gonna move it to the other swamp. Then once we explored that massive land over there and take it for all it's worth, we will then go to the Bone Mass Island. That way we don't run out of places to explore too quickly. All right, so I guess that's everything we need. So now let's go move this swamp base over. Okay, guess let's go ahead and head down the shore a bit. And once we get some speed built up, we'll just cut right across. All right, so full send it. Oh, is that a structure out in the water? Very interesting. I'd like to see what's up with that. The answer? Nothing much. Weird. Never seen that kind of thing before. So we're just gonna do this and call this base. All right, so I think that this will probably work. Probably big enough for a little Hubbalonius. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. So I'm gonna get to work on building our little hut of security, and I'll be back when it is done. Okay, so we have us a new swamp base like right in here. I'll mark it when I go back. I think what the best plan of action is going to be for me to go ahead and get food. I know it's like every episode, but you know, I do use a lot of it. I'm going to get as much food as physically possible, and then once I get that done, we will be back in the swamp. So I'll actually see you guys in the swamp after we get all the food. So I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty, okay, we have gotten us some food. We are pretty well loaded. We've got more in a chest by the actual fire down on the bottom story over there. Oh, so arriving in the swamp, we can see that the portal is not in a good place. So I'm actually gonna replace the portal like here. It does seem like we're having some fun. Hey, quit hitting my house. All right, so I guess let's go more inland. Kind of build us a bit of a land bridge there. May just do that all through the swamp. That might be the meta. Okay, so we have 2 directions we can go. Hey, I wasn't watching. Be nice. So we can go either north or south. I think I'm gonna go north because it seems to give me better luck. That's where the only crypt that was in the last swamp biome was, so... After this one, if there seems to be nothing out here, we're going to the Bone Mass Swamp. Really excited to get the ball rolling. Now we're in the area of the game where I've seen very little of. Should be some good surprises in store. Found a black forest. So that's good news. Wow, this kind of split between the two biomes is kind of cool. Interesting stuff. We have a... What? Look at all these enemies. Okay, so we're kind of like in between the two biomes right now. Okay, so we're seeing a cool little split here. We got the Black Forest and right next to a swamp with a crypt right on the edge. Okay, so I think we've reached the top of the swamp, but we'll go on the outskirts now. Since we're going back down, we'll kind of stay closer to the ocean's edge. I do see a bonfire of sorts up there, which does make me wonder. Oh, I know what these are. These are Surtlings. Are these guys tough? I guess let's get in a fight with them and find out. Oh, they can't go in the water. That's awesome. So they drop coal and Surtling cores, which makes a lot of sense. That's really, really cool stuff. Okay, we're getting Surtling cores passively. I like this. I mean, this is kind of cool, but at the same time, I can't really do a whole lot with it. All right, so we've looped back to the home, swamp home, numero dos. There is another expanse of the biome down there, and none of my gear's damaged, so I guess we'll keep continuing to search. I think that's a Draugr outpost. I don't think that is a sunken temple or crypt or whatever. Very interesting how little of these we've found. That must mean that this is like the shite biome, I guess. Yeah, as I thought, this is a Draugr mansion, which is a great sign. And I think that's another bone mass location. There's usually not anything up there. Yeah, I don't know if that is just a giant rock or if that's actual terrain. Oh, you know what I think that is? Hold on, I'll discuss my theory in a moment. I gotta get home. I'm gonna do a base run. And while we're here, what in God's name has happened? Really? Holy crap. I guess there's too much of it. So now that we're back at base, I wanna discuss something. I know it sounds stupid. Believe me, I know it's stupid. It sounds really dumb. So I've been doing some thinking, and again, chime in the comments if you think I'm stupid. So in this game, there are sea serpents. That I do know. I've read posts about them, and if we remember back in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, there's humongous turtle that you use to enter the third dungeon, and it actually is an island. What if that island that is seemingly random, and I only say seemingly random because it isn't marked on the map, what if that is a massive entity, like it's a massive monster? And again, this is speculation. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe I'm just being dumb. I don't know, but I do want to figure out what exactly that is. I don't know much about that area of this game. I don't know, I know a lot of the main areas are dangerous, and I understand that, and I'm good with that. I like that. But as far as side content goes, I'm pretty much completely blind in this game. I don't know what the side content of this game entails, right? So for stuff like this, this giant island that's in the water up here, see that right there? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume and operate under the assumption that it is not going to hurt me, whatever it is. Because as we see it by just plain observation, it is a rock. But we are gonna jump off right about here and explore Abyssal Barnacle. Huh. I'm sorry, what? What is this? Huh? Whoa. Is there earthquakes in Valheim? Okay. What in the hell? Alright, so theory kind of checks out. I'm not sure what the hell that was. I did get chitin from that, which is interesting. But as far as what that bull was, whew, I'm not sure. But I'm glad that it didn't kill me, which is surprising in this game, knowing what I know. I know that everything in this game is deadly for the most part. I don't really know what to make of that. Being real honest with you guys, I guess my Majora's Mask theory kind of works. Big nasty rock in the middle of the ocean that's not marked on the map, and you hit the abyssal barnacles on its back and it sinks. I kind of like it, and I hope we find some more. I don't actually know what chitin's used for, but yeah, I guess since the rock was kind of a dud, moving rock, living, breathing mountain of angry subnautical terror, I guess we'll leave that there, and Shit, I don't know. I guess go to the bone mass swamp. Again, still kind of figuring all this out ever so slowly. But, you know, we'll investigate later. Until then, I'll see you guys back at home, unless... No way. I don't believe you. Shut your mouth. Is that another submergible rock over there? Maybe we dock up beside it again, and we try to get whatever goodies we can, and if it don't work, it don't work. So I guess we'll see what... Did it just move? I know they can submerge, but is it like... It's gotta be a creature. Has to be. It looks like it's breathing almost. It is another floating bad boy. I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna listen to see what noises we hear. Because the last one, when I hit one of these abyssal barnacles, it did make a noise, so I'm gonna listen and see what that is. Not really making any noise, huh? Very suspicious. I'm not hearing any noises, so I don't know. I'm gonna gather the far side first, just in case this thing drops off again. I don't know. Maybe I hit the wrong barnacle or something on the last one. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got all the barnacles off this one's back. So I guess we're out. We got all the stuff we need. I guess we'll head back to the shallows, and we are gonna just make our way back to the home base. I'll see you guys back at home base. Alright, so we have made it back to the homestead, fellas. I am gonna go see what this chitin's about. Abyssal harpoon and abyssal razor. Oh, well heck, we can go make this right now. Let's go see what this is about. It's a harpoon. It makes me wonder, can I fish with this? Like, and we can make an abyssal razor. We're ready to head there. With some good some good tailwinds, we should get there in record speed. We're heading to the swamp, and if anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. But until then, I'll see you at the swamp. We are now seeing Le Swampland. I want to say Bone Mass is probably going to be pretty centrally located in this swamp area. I guess we'll stop on this little itty bitty island right here. Now, we're going to have to set up something semi-permanent. It's going to need to be semi-permanent, but that doesn't mean it has to be crap. Okay, so we do have us a starter swamp base. I'm going to actually fully outfit this place, you know, with amenities and whatever. But I'll actually get back to you guys once that's actually done, because it's going to be a minute before we get all that done. Okay, so now we have a swamp outpost mark, which is cool beans. All right, now we are swamp bound. And once we're at the swamp, we are gonna find us another sunken crypt. Boom, look at that, look at my words. See my words? I said we'd find a sunken crypt when we got back, and there it is. Since I have the key, we can get into the crypt and get us the metal. I cannot wait to get all the iron. It is so happy. Alright, let us get in here and get started. Man, not a lot of iron's dropping out of these today. That can't be all there is to this, right? Like, it seems really, really small. Let me just double check, because I'm starting to have my doubts. Alright, the first crypt is not a bust, per se, but it does indeed give us enough money. We can now go get Megingjord. Oh, is that the bone mass thing over there? Okay, here we go. The exact amount of bars should be smelted by the time we get back from getting the trader visit. We should have enough to make the iron legs, I think. And we are pushing to get this built so hard because it gives us extra carry weight. I believe it's 150 units. So, okay, so let's see what it does. I feel stronger, and indeed I am stronger. So now the next item we want, circlet. It looks like a headlamp of sorts. We can now hold 450, so we can now make pretty good looking hauls, honestly. And as we arrive to the forge, we can indeed make the iron greaves, which makes me oh so happy. The only thing we need now is the helmet. There was indeed another crypt across from the one we finished, so I am going to go do that. Another sunken crypt to add to our list. Looking very good. It does look kind of promising. Alright, let us get to exploring this cesspit. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and get to work in here. Okay, I'll take it. The more muddy scrap piles, the better. Send them my way, dude. This is basically Valheim sewer, I suppose. Didn't even think to open all these, my god. Holy cow. Whoa. Okay, yeah, there's iron there. Message that I'm getting from that is definitely always check the chests. What we'll do is I'll see you back at base, but I'm gonna go get the remaining iron from that crypt and do a little more exploring in there. I gotta go drop off the goodies, but I'm gonna go do a little more exploring, try to get a little more iron because we're gonna need quite a bit of it, just an untangible amount of it. I'll bring you along if anything interesting happens, like if we find another goodie chest, I'll bring you in for that. Okay, we did find another room, but we opened this door And behind all this, we found us a good chest over here by this lovely pile. Emptied those out, got all their goodies, and we ended up finding yet again another stack of 30 scrap iron. So it does seem like chests are a great way to gather scrap iron, and I'm not going to argue with results. I think the strat now is going to be to go rinse that crypt of all it's worth. It is also worth mentioning that not every single crypt, much like every single burial chamber we went in, not all of them will be full of goodies. Some of them really are just exist to slow you down. But press forward, you'll be fine. Hopefully the iron pickaxe is somewhat better. But I figured since we're moving more towards combat-based progression and not so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got to fight to get the iron or whatever. I'm thinking since that's the case that we're probably going to focus more on the armor and weapons this time around for upgrades, as opposed to just, you know, a pickaxe and an axe. Those will come, as we do need the best of the best to make the most out of the time we have. Okay, I'm going to try my best to get out of here. Gonna go make another run to base. As you can see, we're maxed out pretty well on weight because of the iron. So we're definitely going to need to make some more storage, but I can do that off camera and just show you the renovations we make. And also this base, I know we didn't really talk about it last episode, but I'm going to extend this workshop end out here, probably to level with this, and then make an area where the land goes down to about dock level. I tried the dock and the dock didn't really work. I figured we expand it out, make like a, and then lower it down like a gradient, like a small hill, kind of like this grading right here, and just make it to where we can just drive boats through like a canal type deal. I figured that might be a good way to go about getting more efficient travel. I mean, it's a small thing for sure. I mean, getting out of a boat's not a huge deal, but you know, anything that can save us a couple minutes it's welcomed in my book. But it does seem like we have quite a bit of iron, and not much else. Let's see what all we can do with that. We can make a huntsman bow, a banded shield. That's what we're gonna need. We know we need the helmet for sure. Next, we need a banded shield. We need fine wood for that. Let's see what we need for a mace. Okay, the mace is kind of dope. I like it. So that leaves us with 31 iron at hand. Pickaxe actually comes next. I know I said weapons are most important, but my bow isn't not doing its job. All right, we needed the pickaxe, but really badly. So welcome to the game, iron pickaxe. So we got us an iron pick, which I am all about, and we have enough for another upgrade yet. So it may be the huntsman bow. Let me see what I need for it real quick. All right, axe upgraded. And huntsman bow. Okay, we're looking much better. Okay, fellas, we've gotten a full set of iron, huntsman bow, iron axe, iron pickaxe, iron shield, pretty much ironed down on everything. So now that we're geared up, we should be able to explore those crypts like way faster. So for the next episode, what I'm planning is to do some further developments, get ready for the bone mass fight, and I'm actually going to improve the base a little bit more. That'll probably happen off camera, but I'll take you through it once I get it all done. So with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you then.